gonna make sure the audio is good.
Hello? Can you hear
Huh.
me okay?
Hello, Colossal. Yes, I can.
Uh, no problem being on the stream. Yeah, apologies if I slur my words a bit. I just kind of got up a few hours ago.
No
And
problem.
all this shit. Let me just be very clear. I was not calling you a pedophile. I was not calling you sexually attracted to children. What I did was say what you did by drawing this picture, putting it in context on your website with a bunch of other pictures of little naked girls, was fucked. Especially considering it's Keemstar's daughter. He doesn't deserve that. Why target his daughter like that? And I felt that was fucked. But I'm not calling you a pedophile. Do you
I
understand?
totally understand. You understand that it was obviously part of like the controversial nature of the picture to post it under such
Yes,
context.
it started off as a controversial joke.
Yes,
But you didn't go through with it.
I wouldn't. I would have never. I
Except
would
you
have
still
never.
did draw a picture of Keemstar's daughter in kind of like, obviously she's not naked, but I do feel like there are sexual connotations regarding that picture. Would you agree?
Totally agree. That yes, totally agree. Colossal, I respect you like a hell of a lot. And just like man to man, if you think it would be better for me to take it down, I would take it down just out of
Dude,
respect to
if you
you.
could do that, I think that would be wonderful.
You know,
If you can do that.
I'm gonna go do that right fucking now. I'm gonna take it down out of respect to
You're a
fucking
good guy.
Colossal.
I appreciate you doing that.
I'm gonna go do it. And obviously, it's gonna be fucking all
The picture
over.
is already out there,
Yeah,
so I understand. Yeah. But I would definitely appreciate you doing that.
cool.
Look, if you want to draw like, is it called lolly porn? Is that what you call it?
You could the term is like lolicon, but whatever. It's like a
I don't
Japanese
know very
thing.
much about it, to be honest. But yeah, it's pretty fucking weird. Let's all agree. And I think you're kind of a weird guy.
I totally am. I that's my thing. I
I'm sure
totally
you're a
am.
nice person, but you're a bit of a weird fuck. I'm gonna
I,
put that out.
I would not argue with that.
All right, that's fair enough. We've all got something weird about us. Yeah, the main beef I had was not really with you. Well, it didn't end up that way. It was kind of with the people who were defending you. It's just, why are they defending you for drawing a picture of Keemstar's daughter in this kind of sexual way? And it's very wrong that people were doing that.
I think they
Very
were more
wrong.
defending like the
I can't get my head
concept.
around why people would defend you because of that.
I think
I really can't. Like, you didn't even really defend yourself. So why are people defending you for it? And I feel the only reason for it is people really need to get me on something. They really need to argue with me over something with me. And that was the only reason they did it. But look, I'm really happy that you kind of take it on board a bit. I'm not a social justice warrior or anything like that, right? You've seen my videos. They're very, very, really insulting of other people. But I kind of draw the line here when it's with children, and certainly one of my friends' child's children brought into the mix.
no.
It's great to do that.
I must admit, like the backlash was way harder than I thought it would be. So,
Look, obviously, when I made the tweet, I was like, I didn't necessarily intend to send you lots of hate. Obviously, like, I don't really care as much as I would for someone else sending them hate, because I'm against mob mentality, but it's like, in your situation, I was like, don't really care. And then, but I didn't even list your name initially. And then, of course, I did respond with one of the messages which included your Twitter handle. So I do apologize for that. It's kind of a small apology you're getting from me, but you are getting an apology for that. I'm sorry you got some hate because of it. But at the same time, like, when you do fuck up like this, you do deserve to be called out for it. And I do feel that what you did was a bit fucked up. Do you understand?
I totally understand that. I totally understand that. I'm really desensitized to a lot of that kind of stuff. So I was saying this earlier in the stream that sometimes I go really far with things, and then I think like this is not fucked up, but I can kind of see why other people would. And then the more I think about it, the more fucked up it becomes.
You seem like a really down-to-earth person, and I'm genuinely surprised. But no, good for you. I mean, I can only say thank you for taking it down. I certainly appreciate it. I know a lot of other people will appreciate it. People are still gonna criticize both of us for all of this shit.
Obviously,
But I think
yes.
we had a happy conclusion to it.
By the
And
way,
that's what we celebrated.
one more thing, Colossal. You know
Yeah.
Chubbs and that other guy, Brad, you unfollowed. I feel really fucking bad about that because they clearly both seem to really look up to you. Like, I feel kind of bad that like they were not like defending me. I think more like they were defending the concept of that it wasn't like any nudity or anything. You know, like
I feel like their defense was very misplaced, and yeah, I was a bit triggered by them defending you a little bit. Maybe they didn't have the full context of this entire situation, because that image is literally on your website, and I go to this website. I'm sorry, I was a bit disgusted by what I saw, in fairness.
I expect people to be
But it's
disgusted.
like, that's the top picture, and then you scroll down, and there's little naked pictures of cartoon pictures of children, the Addams family, that girl Wednesday Addams. Like, what the fuck? But anyway, probably not for me to judge. Well, it is. It is for me to judge.
No, it is. It is totally up for judging. Up for judging. I accept that.
All right. So, look, all I did was unfollow them. I'm not making an exposed video on them. I'm not. I am talking a bit about them now, but like, I'm not really making any really huge, inflammatory posts about them or anything like that. So, they can lose respect for me for unfollowing them, but I'm not going to change my mind. I stand by what I said, and they can always say, like, oh, well, we just disagreed with you, and that's why you're unfollowing us. Like, what, that's petty, that's immature, that's the pussy way out. No, I'm sorry, but with a situation like this, and given the context of it all, the serious subject matter, I have to draw the line somewhere. And when it comes to children, I've got like a really soft spot for children, unfortunately, so when I see like this kind of shit, like, it gets to me. And I think they knew that, and decided to kind of jump on me anyways. And so, I kind of feel like I'm very justified in unfollowing them. Maybe I'll follow them back in the future, but it won't be today, it probably won't be tomorrow, and it won't be for a while. And I think that's fair enough.
Absolutely.
But it's just an unfollow, you know, it's just an unfollow on Twitter.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I taking it down right now. I'm taking it down on Twitter too. And I don't want to take up any more of your time. I know you're probably a busy guy with the podcast and all, so.
No, it's no problem at all. And thank you so much for doing that. I do appreciate it. I'm sure Keemstar will appreciate it. I'm sure a lot of other people will appreciate it. So thank you again.
Won't happen again. Have a nice day, Colossal.
And you, man. And you.
There you go, guys. Fucking, you can't resist the charm of Colossal. He wants me to take it down. I never fucking take shit down, but for him, you know, I just learned my lesson here. Guys, I'm gonna put this up. I'm gonna put this up today, and we're gonna forget about the whole thing, okay? We're gonna forget about the whole thing. I'm gonna go back to fucking drawing Overwatch characters and fucking people who aren't real. I will still draw some things based on real people, but not on real people's innocent children. I'm done with that. Like, that was a weird thing, and just forget about that.